Hello everyone. We have gathered here to discuss about a very serious issue that should have taken our attention previously but has been unable to do so. We, the students of Amity International Business School, would like to take this opportunity from the Amity Human Value Quarter 2016 with our campaign Abhimanyu to make people aware about their social responsibility towards an ambulance. Why Abhimanyu? Abhimanyu originates from the Mahabharata. Abhimanyu was Arjun's son. He was known for his bravery and he knew how to get into the Chakravyuh from his mother's womb, but unfortunately, he did not know how to come out. That is a similar case with our ambulance. An ambulance leaves the hospital to reach its destination, but due to the heavy traffic and callous approach of the Indian society, it is unable to reach its destination in time, and several deaths have been caused because of that. Now, I would like to introduce to you my dear guests, Pulkit Sareen,
Hello.
Harmani,
Hello.
Pulkit Gupta,
Hello.
and Zuhair Khan, and also our audience. This issue is not just because the government loopholes or the poor traffic, but all of us. So, I would now like to ask our guests to talk something about why can't we give way to ambulance.
There are numerous cases where the patients are not able to reach to their destination and die on the way. An ambulance is alerted of the emergency and it has to respond within 10 minutes. But it is not able to do so because of the heavy traffic and the careless approach of society. Firstly, there is no space available, and even if someone tries to give space to the ambulance, people either try to get into that space or go behind the ambulance and take the advantage of special treatment given to the ambulance. In India, the roads are so narrow that even if someone tries to help and give way to the ambulance, they are not able to do so. Most of our roads are not ambulance friendly. It is difficult for an ambulance to move quickly through the roads. The average travel speed in the city is crawling to 15 km per hour in peak hours. So how can we expect the ambulance to increase its response time and reach the hospital faster?
I would like to highlight that there is no space. Well, I think Zuhair would like to add something to it.
I've been listening to your point very carefully, and I've concluded that you think that the roads are narrow. I feel that there are no narrow roads, there are only narrow minds. On the discussion, I feel that we have been talking a lot about how the cars block the ambulance's way, that they have to face heavy traffics. But I would like to point out the fact that some ambulances are not even able to leave the hospitals. I've heard of numerous cases where the ambulance is parked outside the hospital and is blocked by a pedestrian car. So if it's being blocked by a car, how can it reach the patient? How can it get on the traffic and reach the patient? It's just impossible. I saw a case where a pedestrian car was blocking an ambulance and the driver took around 20 to 15 minutes to reach the car and remove it finally. 15 minutes. If you think that people can survive in 15 minutes, you're wrong. Most of the diseases are critical and 15 minutes won't be enough to save them. Do you know what the survival rate of a heart patient is? A heart patient, the survival rate of a heart patient goes from 70% to 7% in just 4 minutes. So you think that he can survive in 15 minutes, that he's not even on the road yet and he takes 15 minutes to just leave the place? An ambulance will not sprout wings, it cannot fly, it cannot teleport, it cannot jump to the location. It has to face all the harsh traffics that we do, and it is our moral duty to provide it with the way and help it to reach the patients and come back to the hospital.
Thank you, Zuhair. To know more about how critical it is to save someone's life, how big an impact it can put on somebody, I have Pulkit Sareen, who will tell us a real life story of how just a 2-year-old could not be saved because of people trying to either reach their job on time or missing 10 minutes of a movie.
Thank you, Akash, for giving me an opportunity to talk on such an alarming situation. Firstly, I would like to tell that in our national capital, Delhi, there are around 22 million people, 22 million people, and there are only 152 state-run ambulances available in our country, in our city. Do you know, in Delhi, there are almost 1 crore already registered cars, and almost 2,000 cars are registered every day. So it means that the situation will become more critical, that it will evade the situation. Now I would like to discuss a case that you have referred to me. A case happened in Mysore a 2-year girl was taken to the hospital from her home as she was suffering from low BP. The distance was just mere 15 kilometer. You know, friends, 15 kilometer. To travel the distance of around 30 minutes, the ambulance took 2.5 hours to reach the hospital. In the meantime, the girl was declared dead in the ambulance itself. And when the ambulance reached the hospital, the doctors already said that they cannot do anything else to save the girl.
It is so disappointing that a 2-year-old had to lose her life even before it actually started. The heavy traffic, the government loopholes are causing these things. Is there any other reason that my audience would like to add to this?
We are talking about this issue. I would like to raise a point that there are too many traffic lights on the roads which are not working, and because of that so many traffic jams and everything is happening. Even for the riots and everything, so many traffic jams are happening. So because of that issue also, ambulance cannot reach the destination or the hospital in time. So would you like to give some light on this topic?
Thank you for your question. Yes, it is a very sensitive question that you have asked. It is directly related to our situation, and I feel that in Delhi NCR there are 900 red lights, and I think that if some of them malfunction, it is our duty that we should inform or complain regarding it, because sometimes the police or the government or the related organizations or the authority are not knowing about it, and it is our duty that we should inform about it and let them know that it is malfunctioning. And I think it's a problem. I agree with you.
Is there any other questions that the audience would like to ask?
As we are all, you're discussing the condition of ambulances in India, I would like to ask what is the scenario outside countries regarding foreign countries and in India? What is the scenario and what is the difference between the ambulance condition over there and in here?
I think it's a very good question. I would like to discuss this comparison between Indian situation and the foreign condition. I was watching a video a few days back. It showed the comparison between the Indian situation and the foreign condition. In India, the cars, they did not move when they saw the ambulances. It's not that the ambulances were not blaring their sirens, or they were honking. They were doing everything they could to inform that they were there, but they did not move, they did not budge, they did not care about the lives that were at stake. In foreign countries, the cars moved, they showed concern, they moved to the left and halted. Now I believe that the movement of the cars reflects the attitude of the people that are driving the cars. The attitude of the Indian people showed apathy. They did not care, they were not concerned about the lives of the people that were in the ambulance. They just cared about their lives and their day. In foreign countries, they showed apathy. In foreign countries, they showed empathy. They were concerned about the lives that were at stake. They knew what their duty was, and they cared. Thank you for the question.
I could see Ayushi has another question there.
I would like to ask, how do you think of Green Corridor as a solution?
Green Corridor. It's a nice thing. In October 2015 in Chennai, there was a green corridor which was created to transport the organ of a 58-year-old brain dead man, which took 9 minutes to cover a distance of around 27 to 37 kilometers. So I guess we can replicate the same, if not in all parts of the country, but at least in the metropolitans. A few days ago in Delhi also a similar green corridor was created, but then it took a lot of time and it was not efficiently created, so that organ could not be transported efficiently and the time was not reduced.
So this brings up to the major problems, that there is huge traffic, government loopholes in maintaining street lights, etc. Then we also have had these issues like callous approach of people not making way themselves, getting into the way provided to the ambulance. Now I would like to ask Pulkit to add some solutions of these problems, and so that we can get out of this poor situation in India.
Do you know, in our country, in Navi Mumbai, the Radhe Disaster and Education Company with Sriram Transport Finance Company Limited launched an initiative, Give Way to Ambulance, in Navi Mumbai. They started the initiative to educate people about the importance of ambulance in the city. so that the ambulance can move easily in the city and the patients can be transferred to the hospital very easily. It would help the patients to recover more easily from their diseases they have been caused with.
Do the audience wants to add some solutions to this problem, because it is a problem for every one of us. Anybody of us can be in that ambulance, or our relatives or our friends, and every Indian citizen is actually our relative.
We had a special corridor for the bus terminals where the buses of the Commonwealth Games, other countries, sportsperson were to be transported. We have a special corridor for that. But nowadays, the government is supporting the fact that we should dismantle it. So why can't we use that terminal or that bus corridor for ambulances, so that we have a separate lane for the ambulances so they can go easily through the traffic or any other situation they face.
Thank you so much for the good solution that you have provided us. And I believe that it is not just the ambulances but all emergency vehicles where we can use this. You know, it is not just the problem of our government, of our traffic, or the policemen, the law, the justice system. It is us as citizens of India who should take this responsibility. Each one should take a responsibility, may it be any case or every case. Everyone should come together here and take a responsibility so that everybody gives way to ambulance. Just like our tagline, go left, save life. We know that the ambulance will have to go through the harsh traffic and it has no other way. Now I have with me Mr. Mukesh Singh, who's a poet and has prepared a poem for us for the campaign, to support the campaign and promote it as far as possible. So may I have Mr. Mukesh Singh with this poem?
यहाँ बैठे सभी महानुभावों को मेरा प्रणाम। मंजिल तो मिल ही जाएंगी भटकते ही सही, गुमराह तो वो हैं जो घर से निकले ही नहीं। ये बहुत ही सुंदर पंक्तियाँ लगी जब सन 2011 में मैंने इन्हें पहली बार सुना, देखा और महसूस किया। दोस्तों, मैं मुकेश सिंह चौहान गुलाबी नगरी जयपुर से एमईटी यूनिवर्सिटी के प्रांगण में पधारा हूँ किसी सामाजिक कार्य में हिस्सा बनने के लिए, और आज मैं अपने सारे क्रियाकलापों को इन्हीं दो पंक्तियों से जोड़ तोड़कर आपके सामने रखूँगा। और साथ ही साथ मैं आपको बता देना चाहता हूँ कि पिछले 2 सालों से मैं इंद्रप्रस्थ दिल्ली को महसूस कर रहा हूँ। पिछले 15 सालों से मैंने गुलाबी नगरी को महसूस किया है, और कर्णावती और प्रयाग भी मुझसे अछूते नहीं हैं, उन्हें भी मैंने जाना है। और मैंने जो महसूस किया है और कर रहा हूँ कि मेरा भारत देश, प्यारा देश जिसकी हम मिसाल देते हैं और देते रहेंगे, वो आज इंसानियत की आग में जल रहा है, क्योंकि इंसानियत नाम का बीज हमारे अंदर से समाप्त होता जा रहा है। जैसे उदाहरण के तौर पे मैं बता दूं कि कई बार जब हम सड़क और गलियों पर चलते हैं, कई बार हम अपनी गाड़ियों से होते हैं, हमारे सामने कई बार एक्सीडेंट हो जाते हैं, पर हम उन्हें अनदेखा करके आगे चले जाते हैं, क्योंकि हम भारतीयों के पास समय की बहुत बड़ी कमी है। और समय की कमी के होते हुए हम बहुत जल्दी में रहते हैं, और इस जल्दबाजी के बावजूद हम अपने गंतव्य पर कम से कम 10-15 मिनट की देरी से पहुंचते हैं। कई बार हमारे पास समय भी होता है, लेकिन फिर भी हम उस एक्सीडेंट को अनदेखा करके आगे चले जाते हैं। और यदि हमारे पास ज़्यादा समय होता है तो हम उस रोगी की जिसका एक्सीडेंट हुआ है उसका घेरा बनाकर खड़े हो जाते हैं, जिससे वो और घबरा जाता है। एक और उदाहरण लेता हूँ। कई बार हम रास्ते पर अपनी गाड़ी से कहीं जा रहे होते हैं और हमारे ठीक पीछे एक एम्बुलेंस ज़ोर ज़ोर से सायरन बजाकर संकेत दे रही होती है, रास्ता साफ़ कर दो मेरे लिए, क्योंकि उसके अंदर किसी की माँ तो किसी की बहन, किसी के पिता तो किसी का बेटा, किसी की पत्नी या किसी का पति और किसी का यार दोस्त और पड़ोसी पीड़ा से कराह रहे होते हैं, पर हम टस से मस नहीं होते और उस रोगी वाहन को आगे नहीं निकलने देते, जबकि उसमें कोई ज़िंदगी और मौत का सामना कर रहा होता है। और जब हम घर पहुंचते हैं तो पता चलता है कि उस रोगी वाहन में आपका ही कोई अपना था, तो आप होश खो बैठते हैं, क्योंकि हम भारतीयों के मस्तिष्क तो बड़े हो गए हैं पर हमारे दिल छोटे होते जा रहे हैं। इसी इंसानियत की आग में मेरा देश जल रहा है, और इस देश के जले में कुछ ना बोलूं, मैं ऐसा गद्दार नहीं हूं, इसलिए मैं ज़रूर बोलूँगा और मरते दम तक बोलूँगा। तो इसी संदर्भ में 4 पंक्तियाँ कहता हूँ, मन से सुनना और दिल को बड़ा करके सुनना। तो पेश है। बंद कानों से रास्ते तय करते चले जाते हो, बंद कानों से रास्ते तय करते चले जाते हो, आप किसी रोगी की सांसों में कांटा कहलाते हो, आप किसी रोगी की सांसों में कांटा कहलाते हो। घर के हर सदस्य की चिंता है आपको, घर के हर सदस्य की चिंता है आपको, पर बाहर निकलते ही कर्तव्य भूल जाते हो, पर बाहर निकलते ही कर्तव्य भूल जाते हो। मंजिलों की तरफ बढ़ने के यत्न जारी रहते हैं, मंजिलों की तरफ बढ़ने के यत्न जारी रहते हैं। ऐ मूर्ख, ये भाग दौड़ तो विधि का विधान है, अपने कर्तव्य का त्याग क्यों करते चले जाते हो, अपने कर्तव्य का त्याग क्यों करते चले जाते हो। दोस्तों, जब मैं कर्तव्य की बात कर रहा हूँ तो इन्हीं कर्तव्यों में से एक कर्तव्य हमारा यह भी होता है कि जब हम किसी रोगीवान को देखें तो उसकी हर संभव मदद करें। अगर आप सड़क पर हैं तो उसे अनुकूल उसके साइड दें। पर एक बात मैं आपको बता दूं कि ये कर्तव्य हमें कभी याद नहीं रहते, याद रहते भी हैं तो हम अनदेखा कर देते हैं। बस केवल जब हम उस रोगी वाहन के अंदर होते हैं तो बाहर के लोगों से अपेक्षा करते हैं कि वो अपने कर्तव्य का पालन करें, क्योंकि इस बार पीड़ा आपको है, दर्द आपको है, इसलिए आपको ये सब याद आ रहा है, क्योंकि रक्त जब बाहर आता है तो सब याद आ जाता है। तो इसी बात पर 4 पंक्तियां सुनिएगा। जहां आपको लगे कि मैंने आपके दिल का एहसास बोल दिया है, वहां मेरा हौसला बढ़ाते रहिएगा, क्योंकि हौसला एक कवि की बहुत बड़ी कमजोरी होती है और हौसला अफजाई उसकी दवा। तो सुनिए। ऐ दोस्त कुछ तो सुन, पीड़ा की आहट को सुन। ऐ दोस्त कुछ तो सुन, पीड़ा की आहट को सुन। तुझे दर्द का एहसास नहीं है पगले, और मुझे आस है तुझसे बहुगुण, मुझे आस है तुझसे बहुगुण। ऐ साथी कुछ तो सुन, ऐ साथी कुछ तो सुन। रोगी वाहन को जगह है देकर, रोगी वाहन को जगह देकर, तेरा जज्बा जोश से है परिपूर्ण, त्याग से भरा पड़ा है तेरा दिल और दिमाग, और तू मिठास से भरी है वो धुन, तू मिठास से भरी है वो धुन। सुनकर रोगी एहसास करे कि मदद में साथी है तू सर्वगुण, और पीड़ा को जो शून्य करे तू है ईश्वर का रूप अरुण। ऐ साथी कुछ तो सुन, ऐ साथी कुछ तो सुन। दोस्तों, एम्बुलेंस वो चीज़ है जो आपको ऊपर उठने से पहले थाम लेती है और आपको यूं ही कहीं छोड़ने की जगह आपके कपड़े झाड़ती है और फिर से एक नया जीवन जीने के लिए प्रेरित करती है। पर यह सब बंद आंखों से सपने देखने जैसा हो जाता है, क्योंकि उस रोगी वाहन का तो हम लगातार दम घोट रहे हैं। और अब मैं उसकी व्यथा, उसी की जुबानी सुनाता हूँ, ध्यान से सुनिएगा। हिंसा के बढ़ते घेरे में, हिंसा के बढ़ते घेरे में, बाट जोता आवाम देख ले, रक्षा की तत्परता में मैं तैयार मेरी जान देख ले, मैं तैयार मेरी जान देख ले। रोगी का उपचार चलाकर, रोगी का उपचार चलाकर नवजीवन संचार देख ले, पर दुख का भार मुझ पे है अपार, पर दुख का भार मुझ पे है अपार, इस बात का तू प्रमाण देख ले, इस बात का तू प्रमाण देख ले। मेरा पहिया रुक जाए जगह जगह, मेरा पहिया रुक जाए जगह जगह, बटने ना दे वो जहान देख ले, और लहू जो गिरता जगह जगह, अनदेखा करे वो संसार देख ले, अनदेखा करे वो संसार देख ले। पर महसूस अब मैंने भी किया है, पर महसूस अब मैंने भी किया है कि मदद में हाथ अपार देख ले, और मदद में संख्या बढ़ती जाए, बढ़ता ये जनतंत्र का प्यार देख ले, बढ़ता ये जनतंत्र का प्यार देख ले। ज्ञान का दीप जला करके, ज्ञान का दीप जला करके, बढ़ता सुख का संचार देख ले, और समय रहते फैला चाहूँ और समय रहते फैला चाहूँ और, वाहन को जगह दे बंसिर मोर, वाहन को जगह दे बंसिर मोर। धन्यवाद। गो लेफ्ट सेव लाइफ।
Thank you so much, Mukesh. I'm sure a lot of hearts would have been touched by what Mukesh said in a very musical and very amazing way. We now have Kriti to sing our campaign jingle, a jingle that will be used to